Hello guys, in this class, let's learn a very important task, rather a super duper important task of PTE academic or PTE core exam, that is write from dictation. Let's start. And also I will answer some questions for you and we will see different answers and different scores for, attempts. Task overview, this is how it looks.
This is Write From Dictation, guys. On the top, you can see the instruction. And this is
Sociology has become a popular discipline among college students.
so this player fundamentally does what? It just plays one single sentence. It doesn't play so many sentences, one single sentence it plays.
This text explores market research techniques such as customer visits.
So you'll hear and you will type the answer. This text explores the market research methods such as visits. Something like this. I'm just typing a sample answer, guys. It need not be it is perfect answer. So instruction, audio. The audio will have only one sentence. That one sentence you should type here. Basically, you have cut button, copy button, paste button if you want, and you have the word counter just in case if you want to check how many words you have typed. Basically, so in the top you don't have all these buttons except this next button in the real test. That's it about write from dictation. If you want to, it is better to increase the volume slightly before the audio starts, guys, so that you can hear the sentence well.
3 secrets of write from dictation. Number 1, it gives you a huge score to listening. Also, it gives a very good score to writing. So if you are a student who is looking to really lift up your listening score and writing score, this is the task you have to excel in. Number 2, you can write extra words. It's not necessary that you have to write only that sentence that the speaker said. If you have any sense of suspicion, you are suspecting that the word is different or something, you can write extra words also. There is no negative marking in this task. You can happily write the extra words, but that should be regulated. How much it should be regulated, I'll be teaching you towards the end of this class. Number 3, writing correct spelling is the most important things, but sometimes PT also looks at the sequence, very rarely. But you writing correct spelling is important. For every correctly spelled word, you get 1 mark in listening, almost half mark in writing. That's the thing. Now, write from dictation numbers. Number of questions in the real exam, 3 to 4. Minimum 3 questions you get, maximum 4 questions you get from write from dictation in the real test. And when you answer these 3 to 4 questions 100% accurately, you can get a score of what? 30 plus marks, right? Along with that, you will also get the writing score, which is up to 15 marks or sometimes more than 15 marks score. So guys, please see the ultimate score, the maximum score in listening is 90 and the contribution of dictation itself is 30 plus marks. And also, if you see, the ultimate score in writing as a skill is 90 and the contribution of dictation is 15 plus marks, right? So indeed, it's an important task. It's a super duper important task. Right, the process to answer, like there are 3 simple easy peasy steps we will learn with which you will be able to write the dictation answer. Number 1, listen to the audio carefully, repeat it. Once you catch the audio, repeat it until you write the dictation, either on erasable noteboard or on computer. So guys, there are 2 ways to write dictation answer: direct method, indirect method. What is direct method? Direct method is meant for the students that are comfortable with the typing, very comfortable with typing. So what you can do, as you heard the audio, you're memorizing, you're repeating, heard, memorizing, repeating. As you're repeating the sentence, you're typing the answer. Okay, this is direct method. The second thing is indirect method is for the students that cannot type directly in the computer, or the people who do not have typing skill basically. So what they can do is they can write the sentence on erasable noteboard. Until they write it again, they should also keep repeating the sentence, right? So direct method, indirect method. Typing speed is good, direct method. Typing speed is not great, indirect method you can use. So those who are writing on the erasable notepad, please make sure that you are writing the answer in the the dictation box also, because if you don't write, PT cannot give you score. Second one, fine, you are directly typing or you are handwriting first and then putting them in the computer, the words basically. So you can also add some extra words. For example, there is a sentence called the students have completed the project work. It's the sentence, the students have completed the project work. But you have a confusion as a student, what is it? Is it completed or complete? You do one thing, you write completed, students have completed, and give a space, write complete also, or completing also if you want. You can write with one space, you can write what the alternative words. If you have sense of suspicion getting in, you can do that, not an issue. And if you are a type of this type, let's say you keep forgetting the articles, a and the prepositions, in, on, for, to, all these things you forget, what you can do, once you write the sentence, towards the end of the sentence, you can write this in, on, at, for, a, and with one spacing, right? You can do that. If there is anything missing in the original answer, it will take it from there. Okay, so usually it takes and it gives the score. That's the thing. Okay, so this is about extra words. But don't write so many extra words, because for completing, I write 3-4 variations. Every word I write 3-4 variations. There are two problems if you write extra words, so many extra words. Problem number one, as a student, you will lose the concentration capacity because you are relying on what extra words. So you don't focus much. Your practice quality comes down. Your answering quality comes down, number one. Number two is that for writing so many extra words, you have to invest so much time, correct? So you have limited time for dictation. Therefore, writing extra words, so many extra words is bad. You please, regulate it. Don't write so many extra words. Third one, before you hit the next button, make sure that you are proofreading the answer. No proofreading, no clicking the next button. After you proofreading the entire answer, like word by word, each spelling you check, then only you hit the next button. Until that, you do not hit the next button. Getting everybody? So now we'll practice some questions. Let's see. So now let's implement the dictation. So before the audio starts, you get ready to receive the sentence, right? Before the audio starts, you get ready to receive the sentence. Once the audio starts playing, you focus on the audio, right? Once you receive the audio, what you have to do, you have to keep on repeating that sentence until you write it. This is what you have to do fundamentally. Let's go and answer a couple of questions. First question.
All students are expected to attend 10 lab sessions per semester.
All students are expected to attend 10 lab sessions per semester. All students are expected to attend 10 lab sessions. 10 lab sessions per semester. 10 lab sessions per semester. Right? All students are expected to attend 10 lab sessions per semester. So this numeric numbers are prohibited, guys. You should write the alphabets only. Okay, so you should write the spelling, not the numbers. All students are expected to attend 10 lab sessions per semester, right? All right. So just in case if you feel you have missed out some articles and prepositions, you can quickly write them. A and the, let's say in, on, for, to, at. Common things. It doesn't take much time to write these things. So I typed that also. So all students, it cannot be singular, therefore I'm not writing anything extra. Expected to attend 10 lab sessions per semester. Okay, I'm going ahead with the submission. So you can see the feedback says it is superb. All 10 on 10, 10 words are correct. You can see the spelling of these words is correct. You might be wondering why I wrote the extra words. The extra words I wrote just in case if I missed the articles and prepositions. So the extra words can help me. So that's why I wrote. There is no limit on extra words, but I don't want you to write a lot of extra words in an answer. Because when you write so many extra words, what happens is the answer what you're writing, the sentence what you're writing is way longer than the original one. There's no problem with with PTE when you write extra words, but the actual problem is for you, because in order to write so many extra words, you will have to invest a lot of time. So it can lead to time management problems. So that's why I recommend you to write very few extra words, right? So articles, prepositions you can write. If you have a habit of missing them, you can write. If you don't have any habit of missing them, don't write, nothing happens. This is how it is. So guys, I have heard the sentence, I paid attention to sentence number 1. Number 2, until I wrote the sentence on the screen, I kept on repeating it, right? So because if I do not repeat, there is a great chance of what? Forgetting 1 or 2 words or few words from the sentence, right? So in this task, what is important? Spelling is important. So every 1 word will give you 1 mark, right? When the spelling is correct. But now you wrote these articles towards the end. Does PT give you score when the sequence is not correct? Guys, PT has no problem with the sequence. All you have to do is you have to make sure that the words what you heard should be there in the sentence. So grammar is not an issue, not a criteria here. Meaningfulness is also not a criteria. Please don't bother about the grammar and meaningfulness, right? So listening carefully, capturing the sentence, right? Getting the sentence, then repeating the sentence until you write. After writing, making sure that the spelling is correct. And if you have a habit of forgetting the articles and prepositions, you can write those extra words, no problem. This is how you carry out the answer of a dictation question. Only when you verify, you can click the next button. Because one spelling is wrong, you are losing 1 mark, right? So the loss is going to be there in both. So when your 1 mark is lost in listening, you're also losing close to 1 mark in writing, because this task gives you score in both the sections, like listening and writing. So let me answer one more question. Increasing the volume.
All lectures and learning materials can be found on the internet.
All lectures and learning materials can be found on the internet. Learning materials can be found on the internet. Can be found on the internet. All lectures and learning materials can be found on the internet. Now this time I have not typed directly in the computer. I have written in my erasable noteboard. Now I am entering. All lectures and learning materials can be found on the internet. All lectures. So see, there is spelling error. Lecture spelling is correct. Lectures and learning spelling materials can be found on the internet. Okay. Let's say I'm having some confusion. Is it lecture? All is there anyway. So it is going to be plural. But if you are concerned, what you can do, you can write singular form also. Learning materials. So I have confusion whether it is material or materials. I am writing both the words. Can or could. I have confusion. So only when you have confusion, you can write. If you don't have confusion, no problem. So now I am submitting the answer to AI. Before submitting, I can write some prepositions and articles at, in, on for submitting the answer. You can see, guys, the score is 10 on 10. So all spelling is correct. All lectures, and I wrote here. Right, it is learning materials can be found on the internet, all are finding. So it simply ignores the words which are not there in the sentence. There is no negative marking in the write from dictation. So grammar is not necessary. The sentence need not be grammatically correct, and meaningfulness need not be there. It's all about how many words are you typing from the sentence with correct spelling. That's only going to be the criteria, right? So this is how you answer dictation, guys.
Experience the feedback that's 90 to 100% in line with
PTE official test on our practice portal. Plans starting from just 499 rupees or $6 US. Click link in the description or call the numbers to start your practice.
Mistakes to avoid in write from dictation. Number one mistake that you should avoid is writing spelling errors. The spelling errors, guys, are of two types: active errors, passive errors. In my spelling philosophy, there are two types of spelling errors. Active error is nothing but, guys, for a particular word, I do not know the correct spelling. That's active error. So I don't know spelling, I cannot write the correct spelling, right? This is active spelling error. The second type of error is passive spelling error. I know the spelling, but I still write it wrong. I know the spelling, despite knowing the spelling correctly, I often enter it wrong. But when I correct it, when I verify it, I'll correct it. So please avoid writing the passive spelling mistakes. Active spelling mistakes we cannot avoid because certain word spelling we don't know, right? But still, to improve the spelling of our students, what we have done in our practice portal, we have listed out hundreds of words from the PTE previous exams, which are part of write from dictation, which are part of fill in the blanks, which are part of summarize spoken text. Some words we have taken, okay, select words we have taken, which are academic words, came in the PTE exam, in the previous exams. We gathered that information, and we have created an activity wherein you have to listen and type the word. Listening and typing exercise is available. After you typing, it tells you whether it is correct spelling or wrong spelling. If it's wrong spelling, you can improve the spelling. If you don't know that word, it tells you the meaning, it tells you the pronunciation also. This is how you can get familiar with the Pearson PTE listening vocabulary, right? Also, you can improve your spelling capacity. Not listening carefully, guys. You have to listen to the audio carefully because it is last task of the exam. Obviously, guys, there is energy, exhaustion is there, energy is less. All this can happen. But you have to listen carefully while listening to while picking up the sentence. Third thing, not saving enough time for dictation. So good number of students spend a lot of time on 4 unimportant tasks in listening. What are they? One is your multiple choice single answer. Second, multiple choice multiple answers. Third is highlight correct summary. Fourth is select missing word. These 4 tasks are highly unimportant. Getting it? So they're not at all important. If you're burning a lot of time there, by the time you come to dictation, you don't have enough time. When you do not have enough time, obviously you are under pressure. When you're under pressure, you may not be able to perform up to the mark, right? So this is also one other thing. I've seen hundreds of students, guys, preparing so well for the dictation, going to the exam and not getting enough marks from dictation section. Reason is very simple. These people got carried away in the exam. They have given enough time, more than enough time to unimportant tasks. They have burnt all their time there, and by the time they come to dictation, a limited time, they're under pressure. They could not give their best. So you should not do it, sir. Already so many people have done that mistake. You should not do it. The fourth one, writing so many extra words, guys. So you have one self-discipline. Like, for example, there is a 10-word sentence. I write, let's say, 5 words extra, 6 words extra. More than that, I don't write. So have some self-discipline. Otherwise, some students, good number of students rather, not some students, they're writing for a 10-word sentence, they're writing 25 words answer, adding a lot of extra words. So, guys, now a and the, for, to, at, from. These are very limited words, right? This you can type just like that. But for every word you are typing, you are looking at what alternative words and writing. You are consuming a lot of time to answer one question. You have 3 to 4 questions to answer from dictation. For each and every word you are typing, if you are writing extra word, right? So it will take a toll on the time management thing. So you will not have enough time for the next question. I sincerely advise you guys, don't write so many extra words. Okay, wherever you have confusion, only when you have confusion, that's when you write the extra words. Don't write so many extra words. Writing unnecessary capital letters. So guys, generally it doesn't impact the score, but why should we write unnecessary capital letters? Sometimes it impacted the score. I've seen in many cases, right? So only the first letter has to be capital. If there is a proper noun, if there is a name, then it has to start with capital letter. Elsewhere, there is no need for capital letters at all, right? Comma, no, not necessary. Full stop, optional. Hyphen, optional. All these things are optional things, guys. Don't focus so much on those things. And then, sir, spacing. So there should be one space between 2 words, ideally. If you are keeping extra space between 2 words, this extra space can lead to sometimes confusion for PTE, then it may impact your score. So that's why what, sir, between word and word there should be what? One space. Word and word, one space. No 2-3 spaces. So this is it about write from dictation, guys. Super duper important task. I'm sure you will all put enough energy in this task. Okay, you'll invest more time in this task and master this and rock in the PTE exam. Take care. Now, take the quiz to assess your understanding and improve your skills.
Each challenge faced, I'll do it right. Be test on, I face the fear. Score reports, the goal is near. Every mistake a lesson learned. Confidence in me, it's been earned. Exam day's here, I feel the vibe. Calm and steady, it's my time. Computer screen, we're face to face. I've got this.